So I'm going to show you homes in the Boise, Idaho area that you don't need a bank and you can get sub 6% interest rates purchasing that home. The first thing is, how is this done? This is through creative financing, through seller financing, sometimes called owner carry, where you purchase the home and the home seller becomes the bank. So essentially you go, you put a down payment, you negotiate with the seller, and then they give you terms just like a bank would, and you purchase it through the seller. Now, this is an extremely rundown version of what that is, but what is important is that it allows you to purchase homes under that 8% mark, oftentimes getting 4, 5, and 6% interest rates. And there's homes in the Boise, Idaho area that have that as an option. So I'm going to run you through these homes, show you what they look like, show you what some of the options are, and give you an idea of how you can purchase homes at 5 and 6% interest rate in the Boise, Idaho area. So the first home that we have for you is listed at $650,000. This one's listed in Boise, Idaho. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,700 square feet, and there is an option to owner carry or seller finance this. That list price is $559,000. So if you purchase it through seller financing, you don't have to pay $650,000. You purchase it for $559,000, and there's two options for purchasing this home. There's a 15% down option with a 6.5% interest rate and a 20% down option with a 6% interest rate. So if you purchase this home through seller financing, and it is an option for this home in the Boise area, you can get this home not only at a much cheaper price than it's listed at, but you can get that 6.5 or 6% interest rate at that 15 or 20% down, which is typical for a lot of people purchasing homes. And as you can see, this home is a new build. It was built in 2022. It's an awesome looking house, more of that townhouse, long, skinny type home, but brand new build, nice upgrades, beautiful kitchen, all of the amenities that come with an amazing home in the Boise, Idaho area. So this is the first home on the list that you can get through seller financing and not have to pay those high interest rates of today. Now, my name is Brady Fagel. I'm a local realtor in the Boise, Idaho area, a part of the Waypoint Idaho team. I've lived here my entire life. If you have any questions on these homes, reach out to me, shoot me a text, shoot me a call any time of day, any day of the week. I'd love to get to know you and help you out and answer any of the questions that you may have. Now let's get on to the second house. The second home that we have is listed at $795,000. This home is also in Boise City itself. As you can see, it's a beautiful end of the street lot, so you don't have that neighbor in the side or the back. Amazing looking home. It is a little bit older than the last one. This one was built in 2011. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,200 square foot home. And it also has that option of seller financing. I don't know the details on this one, but most of the times you can negotiate with the seller. That's the other thing about seller financing, is when looking at these options, there's a lot of negotiating room where you can have a lower down payment, even a lower interest rate. If you have a higher down payment, there's more wiggle room. But this home has a lot of room, a nice kitchen, beautiful looking bathrooms. It is up to date for being built in 2011. Overall, just an amazing looking house, and it is that great location. Nice not having those neighbors, is kind of tucked away if you do like that. But that's the second home with the option to get a lower interest rate than the all-time highs of that 8% interest rate that it's sitting at right now. Now, home number 3 is listed at $824,000. This one is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,000 square feet. This one's in Eagle, Idaho, so a highly desirable city in the Boise area. And it is listed at that higher price point, but it's a larger size home. Also a newer build. This one was built in 2015. As you can see, it's an amazing looking house with those amazing ceilings and those beams that go across. Awesome floors. Overall, just an amazing looking house. Nice kitchen. Looks like it was a higher end build, so not so much of your spec homes, but more of a custom look build with this house. Now, the seller financing terms on this one are 30% down, but you do get a 5% interest rate. So with this home, you do have to put a lot more down than maybe some people would otherwise, but you do get that 5% interest rate, which is a huge plus when purchasing these types of homes. It saves you thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of a loan. So another option in the Boise, Idaho area, this one located in Eagle, to get lower than that 8% interest rate when purchasing a home here. Home number 4 that we have is a brand new build. This one's located in Caldwell, Idaho, or kind of that Middleton, Idaho area. Looks like a beautiful home. I love that more farmhouse look. listed at $869,000. This one's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,700 square feet. This one does sit on an acre lot, so it does have a lot more land. That is in that Middleton area where you are going to find a lot more homes with a lot more land. It's a brand new build, like I said, and this one has that owner carry option as well. There's 2 options that I know about for this home. Obviously, these are all up for negotiation, but option number 1 is 10% down at a 5.75% interest rate, so well below that 7.5-8% interest rate of today's market. The second option is a lease option, which is essentially where you give a large deposit and then you lease the home, you rent the home for a period of months, and then at the end of that lease, you have the option to continue and just purchase the home. So this beautiful home, brand new build on a large acre lot. Again, those beams in the ceilings, more of a custom build look with those nice high-end finishes, beautiful kitchen, nice size rooms. Overall, gonna be an awesome house. It is on the higher end, the more luxury side with that acre lot and these high upgrade appliances and high-end finishes, but listed at $869,000. Now moving down in price, we have the 5th home. This one is a duplex. So this is for any investors out there or anybody looking to house hack in the Boise, Idaho area, but these high interest rates are keeping you back from purchasing those homes. So it's a duplex in Boise, Idaho. It's a 6-bedroom, 4-bath. So each unit's 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. It's 2,300 square feet and it's listed at $580,000. This home is obviously not like the ones that we just previously looked at, but this is more of that investment house hacking opportunity. As you can see, it's a little bit cluttered. There's some work that would need to be done. Looks like some of that kitchen might be unfinished, but there's some great opportunity here to invest in this duplex in the Boise area. The options that I know about for this one is it's 25% down and you can get 5 to 6% interest rate. Where that can vary is they'll look into your finances, they'll see what they trust, and they'll give you the interest rate based on that. Again, more negotiating power. But this duplex is a great option for an investment opportunity, a house hack opportunity, and again, under that 8%, those high interest rate loans, you don't have to go through a bank, you don't have to get qualified, you don't have to do all of the things that you would usually have to do to get a mortgage to purchase your home. Now, the last house that I have is listed at $499,000. This one is not a home, this is a townhouse. So it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath townhouse in Garden City, which is in between Eagle and Boise, Idaho. It's 1,700 square feet. Overall, not a huge fan of the outside, but the inside is nice. It isn't super out of date. It looks like it has great appliances, those hardwood floors. Overall, a great looking townhouse. This home was built in 1996, so a little bit older than some of the other ones we looked at, but it is listed at $499,000, so much more affordable from a purchase price perspective compared to the other homes that we looked at. The option on this one is a little bit out there, but it is still an option to get that lower interest rate down. They want $250,000 down, so a 50% down payment, and that comes with a 5% interest rate. So if you do have a large down payment or you are looking to pay for that anyway, if you're moving into the area and you have a large chunk of cash from selling your home in another state, this could be an option if you're looking at townhouses. Also a good investment opportunity, but that 50% down at a 5% interest rate is what this one is looking at. And again, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,700 square feet. Now, these are just a few of the many options. There was a lot more homes in the Boise area that were even a higher price point above that million mark with that owner carry option, which again gets you that lower interest rate. You don't have to go through banks to get qualified. It's a lot smoother, a lot simpler, and it goes all through title, and it gets you that low interest rate, which over the course of owning a home is a huge bonus, especially with how high interest rates are right now. It saves you tens, hundreds, thousands of dollars over the course of owning your home. So if you're interested in any of these homes, you want to learn more, you want to see some of the ones that I didn't show, if you are looking at some of those higher price points or you're looking at some land to build your home on, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. But this is how you get a home in the Boise, Idaho area for under these record high interest rates.